So the other day I was on my phone and I'm looking through my apps that I have, and there's one called oh fucking Jesus, Ask Your Mum. You know, that website where you answer questions and stuff. I think I searched up that and I ended up finding this and I downloaded it for free. Just let you know, this is not a paid promotion. Like, I have no affiliation with this app, whatever the fuck it is with a little goony ass face on it. It's essentially an app but with phrases that your mom would say to you as a child. And I figured, you know what, I'm gonna make a video about it because why not? I can have what I wanted. I'm doing it right now, so.
If you swallow an apple pip, an apple tree will grow inside you and the branches will poke out your ears.
My mom never said that to me, and if she did, I'd be pretty scared, honestly.
Well, if you unscrew your belly button, your bum will fall off, eh?
Pretty sure my mom never said that to me either, especially the A at the end. Unless she's Canadian, obviously.
Make sure you got clean underwear on, just in case you get run over by a bus.
Again, never got told that, and I don't know why having clean underwear would help with getting hit by a bus, personally.
If you don't stop crying, I'm going to give you something to cry about.
I'm pretty sure every child in England has been told that before, and then they whip out a baseball bat and smash me over the head with it.
If you're too full to finish your dinner, you're too full for dessert.
God, I used to hate eating vegetables as a kid. You better eat your vegetables or no dessert for you. That's why I'm so messed up in the head now. It's because I wasn't allowed chocolate cake as a child.
Don't you speak to me that way.
Again, that one's pretty simple. Everyone's heard that. Are you kidding me? Mom would be like, go upstairs. And I'd be like, nah, I don't want to go upstairs, Mom. I hate you. And she'd say, don't speak to me that way. And I'd be like, all right. And then things would be good again.
Don't pull that face. The wind will change and you'll be stuck like that.
Definitely heard that one. Again, though, if I did pull a face and the wind did change, I had it forever. That'd be very unfortunate. Especially since, like, you know, you're pulling a pose for a photograph. Cheese. Wind changes. It was like this forever.
Bored? How can you be bored?
I was never bored at your age. Wow, as if that actually was what it is. My mum would always say that. Which is kind of interesting because I didn't have a lot going on, to be honest, when she was younger. Apart from reading books and picking grass, I guess. Digging holes, you know, the usual fun times.
Stop picking your nose or your head will cave in.
My mum didn't say that, but she said something similar. Stop picking your nose or you'll get AIDS or something like that.
I said close the door. I didn't say slam it.
I mean, that one's a pretty average one. That has been told to me a million times. Well, more like 20 in my whole lifetime, but you know.
If you don't eat your crust, your hair won't curl.
I never got that one. My mum said to me, say, don't eat crust, your hair won't curl. It's like, well, I don't want my hair to curl. I don't want curly hair, so I'm not going to eat my crusts. If anything, it put me off eating crusts. What a really dumb line.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
I'll talk with whatever the fuck I want in my mouth, Mom. Don't tell me what to do. I'm a grown adult.
I would never have talked to my mother like that.
That's because back then they had the cane or a belt and they would absolutely whip you into shape. Nowadays, you flick a kid and you'll get put in prison for 20 years.
Look at this room. It looks like a pigsty.
My dad still will say that to me nowadays.
As long as you live under my roof, you'll do as I say.
God damn it, that is legit my dad in a nutshell. It says ask your mum. I think this is definitely ask your dad more like.
I don't care who started it. You stop it.
Definitely me and my brother punching each other, you know, stabbing each other in the throat. Fun times. My mum would say that line over and over again.
If you keep picking your nose, your brains will fall out.
Didn't she just say that one a minute ago? But this app has duped me. It's pretty much the same thing.
Do you want a thick ear?
I do like having thick ears, to be honest. Very useful in combat scenarios.
Call me when you get there, just so I know you're okay.
Oh my god, my mum still says that all the time. I literally visited the other day, had a roast dinner, I'm driving back. Drive carefully, text when you get home. Every single time I forget. Oh, Mom.
Eat your carrots and you'll be able to see in the dark.
I believed that as a child. I thought if you ate carrots, you could see in the dark. I would eat more carrots because I was told that. What a lie. My parents lied to me. I thought I could see in the dark.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Quite a lot, to be fair.
Don't put that in your mouth. You don't know where it's been.
That's what she said.
There's enough dirt in those ears to grow potatoes.
My dad said that to me when I was a kid. I'd have dad in those ears to grow potatoes. Shut up, Dad. As you can see, I've got some huge daddy issues. Hey, you dad.
You wait till your dad gets home.
Well, technically, that could apply differently nowadays, seeing as gay marriage is pretty acceptable in most places. When you were a kid, your mom was one who was always nice and sweet and whatever to you. As a boy, at least. So it's when my stepdad came home, I'd be like, oh, shit. My parents were divorced when I was a kid. So actually, no, I'm actually a bastard because they were never actually married. So more you know.
Who taught you that? You didn't learn that in this house.
Learn it all from school.
What part of no don't you understand?
To be fair, I didn't understand the O part. The N part I got, but the O part was very confusing to me.
You've got an answer for everything, don't you?
It's ironic because I kind of do on this video.
You won't be happy until you break that, will you?
Didn't get told that one, but I could imagine I would be pretty happy if I did break things.
Don't come running to me if you break your leg.
That's kind of fucked up. So if I broke my leg, you wouldn't care, Mom? Are you serious? You crazy bint.
I'm not going to ask you again.
Let's just be honest, though. They definitely did ask again every time.
Do it again and I'll call the police.
That's a bit extreme. I never got told that as a child.
Don't have it now. You'll ruin your teeth.
I got told that a lot, especially when I was eating snails outside.
Now say sorry and mean it.
I always mean it when I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mom, for all those years of torment. Jokes, you're a goon.
Don't walk away when I'm talking to you.
I get told that by everyone, so I mean...
Go and wash your hands with wet water.
Wash your hands with wet water. That's the most redundant thing I've ever heard in my life. So I wash my hands with dry water. I do like a bit of dry water every now and then.
Am I talking to a brick wall?
I don't know. Are you insane, Mom?
Because I said so.
That changes everything.
Don't ever let me catch you doing that again.
Doing what? Homework? Well, alright then.
Do as I say, not as I do.
I never got told that one, but that's kind of weird. I guess if your mom's an alcoholic and is a complete mentalist, and that actually applies pretty well. Aside from that, it's a very odd one to say, because surely your parenting will want to, reflect who you are. You should say, do as I do, I'm a good parent, do the things I do, have my morals. So I guess that one really only applies to alcoholics and terrible parents.
Do as I say.
Yeah, whatever, we already heard that one, blah, 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 blah.
Don't touch them. They're not for eating.
Don't touch them! Sounded well upset. I'm just curious as to what she was cooking. If they aren't edible and they're not for eating, they must be pretty bad.
You think I made them, honey? Ask your dad.
Definitely heard that one before, but the ask your dad thing's a bit odd how that one kind of comes along. Again, though, I guess times have changed. The dad would be working and the mom would stay at home, so I guess it does make more sense. How times have changed, eh? Isn't that right, Mr. Squid? The squid agrees.
We going out dressed like that?
Might have been told that before, but I was wearing women's underwear, so maybe that's why.
Answer me when I ask you a question.
Definitely been told that one, but I probably didn't answer them regardless.
A little soap and water never killed anyone.
Not true. I'm sure soap has definitely killed someone back in the day, especially if they accidentally slipped on it in the bath and cracked their neck open.
Don't eat that, you'll get worms.
I don't even know what that one means. Having a worm sounds kind of cool, though, especially a tapeworm. I can eat food and it'll eat it all for me, and I'll just lose weight without even realizing it. If anybody's got a tapeworm for sale, let me know. I'm down for that.
Have you been kissing the boys?
Not as far as I know.
We're not having Christmas this year.
I've been told that one a lot. We're not having Christmas this year. But they get really mad, they're yelling, I'm not having Christmas this year. Basically implying you're getting no presents. Here we go, last one.
Pick it up yourself, I'm not your maid.
Ironically, the last one is one I've been told the most. Do it yourself, I'm not your maid. Or I'm not your maid, I'm not your slave. It's that combination. It's just the most common thing I think a parent would say to you. Well, there we go. My mum has asked me a bunch of questions. It's kind of funny, actually, because this is a picture of her. So if you tap her, she just says a random quote. You ready? Well then.